Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Hearts and time for more on this Hearty Let's Play of Persona 5. In the last video, we got a pretty big info dump, which basically did two things, which it explained how all the events, how the ending of what's-her-face's Sai's palace was possible, all that stuff in the interrogation room, how all that stuff was doable, like us not getting killed and convincing Sai, all that good stuff. And also, for me at least, it totally shows us how all these moving parts of characters and plot lines actually do come together in a way that, even though it's kind of predictable, it's also in a way that's not forced or it doesn't seem too contrived. It feels very organic, how all these parts, how Shido and Sojiro work together with Wakaba and all that, and like all that backstory kind of stuff. So yeah, I really love it. I really love how that was executed, and now we have a new target. We finally get to go after the guy who started this all, who messed up our record and charged us with assault basically and started this whole journey. So I guess nothing else left to do but sleep.
I'm gonna head back then.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the rest of these days play out now, especially because we're essentially under house arrest. Like, we can't go anywhere. We're still under the pretense that we are dead, so we can't be seen outside. So I do wonder how these days are gonna play out now until we find we get into Shido's palace, that is. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. Yeah, the plan is to come out once we... to not only change Shido's heart, but I think also the other plan is to like have our character as the Phantom Thief, I guess, like as Joker, come out and basically say that he was framed, and like it's gonna be interesting. There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. Oh, that's cool. We're getting the train ride from Ryuji's perspective, I guess, because we can't be doing this part anymore. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him, like he can fix whatever problem we have. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track, especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you. Yeah, everything was planned. Everything was set in motion. None of this stuff was random. It was all threads kind of weaving together in a very, very organic way, and I love that. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher. I am, thanks. Oh, that is really sweet, because yeah, we're in a relationship right now. I'm guessing. Yeah, because we're in a relationship. She's checking up on me. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. Oh, but as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school, just take care of yourself. You are the best. Kawakami. Love you much. Just the empty seat. But it's like, if you're a smart student who's been sort of paying attention in Sujin, let's look at the timeline. Mysterious student with a criminal record comes to Sujin. He gets into trouble. He gets into noticeable altercations with Kamoshida. Kamoshida threatens to basically get him expelled. Kamoshida has a change of heart. Phantom Thieves are born, and then all of a sudden the leader of the Phantom Thieves commits suicide. He was caught. There were suspects. There was ideas that the Phantom Thieves might be in Sujin, and then at the same time the Phantom Thieves leader is gone, the mysterious student who had the criminal record just goes back home. If you're a smart student, you could probably piece it together, and you're paying attention enough. It is true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died. How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear you like monkeys in the zoo. Oh yeah. I received word that of Manny's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. At least I never have to. I don't have to answer any questions, some rando trivia questions anymore. Have these kids react to me like I'm some genius. I really can't believe it. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. I'm really interested to see how, like, if everyone, like, I'm guessing, like, will I get a text from Yoshida, I wonder? Because, like, I feel like you might get a little blurb from, like, each person in the confidants who figured it out, who knows you're a Phantom Thief. So the suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site's in a real mess right now. That shit is dead, dude. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are gonna be showing up. I also find it really refreshing and nice that, like, Sojiro and Sai are, like, super in the know now. Like, within our tight little pact here, like, everybody knows what's going on, and I really think that's cool. There's no need for secrets anymore.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the chef's curry has energized you. Oh yeah, right. Because we know where it is, we know where it is. We confirmed that he's in the metaverse. We just need what his distortion is. Have you guys figured out what the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. Yeah, he deserves that, actually. All this was set into motion by him. Like, well, Akechi had a big part to play in it. And it's interesting because Akechi went to Shido for this, so he had his powers and stuff way before. So it's interesting what his backstory is, and it seems like even though he says I'll just kind of lay low and go to class now, he looks like he has further plans. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents for the past few years were his fault? Like the subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, the accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? Yes, absolutely. But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? That man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Hearty to join us, but will that be okay? Will somebody spot him there? Yeah, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, we can throw off anyone who trails us with my blazing speed. Rolling around at the speed of... Alright, let's have Hearty join us, and I don't think this is a good idea, guys. You could just... we live in the age of freaking cell phones. We have cell phones and we're texting. Can't you just do the video chat thing and just show it? Like, this seems like an unnecessary risk. How have we not been caught more? We're so careless. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the diet building and force that bastard's palace open.
Well then.
Alright, let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay? I shouldn't be leaving, like, at all. Sojiro should be the force of reason and be like, no, what are you doing? Stay home.
What is it?
Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Going out? That's the plan. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, talk me out of this, actually. Actually be the guy right now. Be the parent you were. Be the guy you were back in the beginning of this game. Be like, no, you're not leaving. You can't leave this house at night. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Jeez, the stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late. This is a dumb idea, but whatever.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long.
I will love to see the reaction on Akechi's face when he does find out we're still alive. I wonder if he's gonna be like super maniacally happy or like rage, hate, like just twisted face reaction. I look forward to that.
We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
We don't really know anything about Shido except for his want to like change, because he has, yeah, Shido is another character. It seems what he's building up to is that he has problems. The way the status quo is, it's wrong. I mean, it's not killing like people and stuff like that, but it's still wrong, and it's still like it's not going anywhere or whatever. So he sees like he needs to have this sort of revolution to change things. That's what it looks like it's kind of building up to.
What about a mansion?
He's disenfranchised, I think, or dissatisfied, unsatisfied with the performance of the government or whatever. What about, oh yeah, what about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as prime minister, perhaps a school?
Oh man, if that's it, that's really,
What about
okay.
an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Yeah, this is gonna be, we don't know anything
It's
about
not
him, yeah.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Ew, yeah.
You think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
I don't know about that.
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
You know, it is interesting though. Shido does trust Akechi like a whole, I mean, why wouldn't he, right? Because like still like he must know he has a palace in the metaverse, and Akechi could mess with him. So it's unless he did stuff to safeguard it. I don't know.
Is that even possible?
Because literally, Akechi could go inside Shido's palace anytime he wants and just kill him. But I guess why? Why would he do that, right? Because he went to Shido himself, so yeah.
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
But do you know
That over
Hassan?
there's probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Harmless enough.
Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Although this is also dangerous for a other reason, for basically that I'm pretty sure Akechi has shared with Shido who we are. Wouldn't it be very easy to notice that all of a sudden all the Phantom Thieves are standing outside with one mysterious person in a hoodie? Like, I mean, why would he monitor, I guess, right? I'm thinking about it so much.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
Yeah?
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Yep. It was a nice try, though.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Wait, is it about us?
Could be.
That doesn't look good.
He does know, he knows our identities.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
It probably has something to do like what he said when we assaulted him in quotation marks.
Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
It was a perfect plan. He he destabilized all levels of the government, like got people to really hate like where things are at with the mental shutdowns and all these scandals and all this stuff coming out about corporations and stuff. So it was a perfect plan. It really worked.
Everyone's being
Well
deceived
thought out.
so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sounded so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old, and he's gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister for real? He was socially appointed to this position. That's his current title. Apparently, he won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Whoa, when did I get a poster? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Where did I get this poster? What the hell is that about? What?
Now then.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, right? Hold on. Yeah, let's not do that for today. Alright, yeah. So, until something changes, my life is nothing but sleep. It's like story stuff and sleep, pretty much. I wonder when I'll get to... probably after completing Shido's Palace, I'll get the freedom to actually walk around again. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things in Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be an election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. Staying at 3%? Nope, it's floating in between 3 and 2.9 now. I wonder if it'll just go to 0.
Last one. Diamond mine. No.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Ah, catchy.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing
That's
such
not
a
your
stir.
true face, Akechi.
Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
I also really appreciate the fact that even though you can kind of figure out Akechi is the guy who's been going around killing people in the metaverse, you get a lot of time with him, like to talk to him, hang out with him, and then even have him as a party member. I much prefer it when like the antagonist of a story is much more involved in the story than like in video games, at least, or in movies and shows. Like they're much more involved in the story than kind of like, oh, this guy kind of came out of the left wing, he's the guy behind it all. I kind of much prefer that. And so yeah, even though I kind of wish it wasn't Akechi who was the Black Master, it was somebody else who would have shocked me. It makes sense. It's the story wise, it's the only logical conclusion, right? I guess.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
Popularity has totally flipped.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around. They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our paths will cross somehow, some way.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords? Well, there was the time with Futaba.
Yeah, but she gave us that.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido? That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
Sigh.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongan Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice. I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Is he gonna realize now that it's the same guy? It's all the same dude. It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
We shouldn't leave, because he knows. Animated cutscene? No? Okay.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? Didn't seem well a moment ago.
For the guy saying, I hope Ryuji doesn't try anything. Will stand out too much if you all go together. Please investigate on your own hearts. So, the ones behind the death of Haru's father may be out there. Please check it out, Heartskin. I'll just wait here and bide my time. Okay. Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail on the cruise we are, anyway, into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. I would actually walk this way manually. Always just teleport to Yongan Jaya Station.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for it.
Wait!
Oh god, Skull.
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
That is ballsy.
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Dude. Oh god.
Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Oh, we know exactly what happens when we cross you, and we're betting on it. That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future.
So he doesn't know us by face. Okay. Thought he
Let
did.
them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
And everyone's all up to speed now.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Yeah, coincidences.
You're sure? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Yep.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay? Shido's the guy who set you up?
And what's cool about this also, it's one of those beautiful cases of where the villain creates their hero. The person create, like, if Shido, if he just kind of like, if he didn't have that altercation with with that lady, if he wasn't drunk and he didn't try to force himself on her and we didn't have to step in, we would have never gotten that thing on our record. We never would have went to Shujin. We never would have met these guys. The Phantom Thieves probably would not have been formed, and he would have won. So, interesting. It's one of those happy coincidences.
What kind
or
of
plot.
fate brought you two back together?
It's definitely him. I want to know myself. Is it just a coincidence? Or is
Talk
it
about a
fate?
destined connection.
Hmm.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future?
This is where everybody should start wondering if they're part of some greater plan or a certain plot or something. Like, yeah, these threads are all connected, man. There's no.
He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
Yep.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
Mm-hmm.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
And that's something that happens in the real world too, which is bonkers, right? If it's like a known thing, like if it's like clearly proven that whatever ruling was wrong, like it's clear evidence that this was all messed up, like people involved were corrupt, or they falsified evidence, or they wrote the wrong things or whatever, yet they still don't get that shit expunged. Like, that's like, why? I don't. Well, then again, I have no knowledge when it comes to law and stuff like that, but that's something, when that's ever in stories or you hear about that in real life sometimes, it's like, why is that so hard to take care of? That should be such an easy thing.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
A church where he's the god, maybe? Something like that?
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Now everybody's caught up with everyone else. The only thing that hasn't, like, everyone else doesn't know about is friggin' Igor, pretty much, in the Velvet Room. But everything, all the plot, everything else, everyone knows it now. I think, right? The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Alright, let's go to bed. Let's see what plot stuff happens now. Oh yeah, those clothes. You stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Okay. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It's totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. And so we enter Thursday. We're the end for a villain. Akechi is bae. Oh dear. I've actually been uninformed girlfriend. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? That's something you shouldn't say out loud. Trendy boyfriend. Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing though. He's the first politician I ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they've been lied to? We have to do something. Is it not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could have been defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. No text from Yoshida. That's surprising. We were such buds. I feel... There we go. Speak of the devil. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so... I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? He didn't even believe we were dead for 1 sec. No problems here. Nah, I'm fine. So you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. There we go. I knew I could go, Yoshida. Oh, Yoshida. Whoa. Wrong name. It feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Siege, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? We have to do something about that keyword for sure this time. We better. I'm starting to run out of time. I know I got until like basically the end of next month, but still.
Suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Alright, what are my options?
Fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Is it an airplane? Is it a ship? It's a ship? Oh!
It was a match?
Okay. Alright.
The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that
An
be?
ark?
The actual
Is he
buildings on
Moses?
land.
Wait.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
No, it's not. No, it's not Moses. That's too American. That's too. Yeah, no, that's too U.S.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Let's go. He didn't move at all. Like, yeah, let's move to the wall just in case. Alright, let's take a look at the final palace. Or the 7th palace. It might be one other, who knows. Did anything change? We went in, right? The security guard seems to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. There seems to be similar to what happened with Sis Palace. But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged. Ah, the gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait,
Wait, look, Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Hey,
Come on, let's go take a look. Oh, animated.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
what's up, Futaba? Futaba?
We're on the boat already. Yep.
The hell?
Yep. Well, let's just say Shido isn't very creative with his cognition. It's very simple. It's a thing on a boat.
He alone will survive.
Ah,
That's what this cognition is about, huh?
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fitting. What is his sin though? I always forget like the past ones that have gone through, but
A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
I wonder if this is the ruin that Igor was talking about.
This is beyond ridiculous.
Nah, it's probably more elaborate than just sunken buildings.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Shoot, he
is
went to
thinking?
Shido.
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Yes, we are. Let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Oh yeah, he's gonna receive a world of hurt. Let's go. Oh, I can't wait to see what his shadow is like.
Wait,
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Heart's been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird.
You got it.
Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm good with the team we have now. Let's get inside.
somewhere.
Oh, it's very, his silhouette is very, his little icon up there is pretty normal looking.
Indeed.
Masayoshi Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. Alright, 7th palace. Here we go. Nah, they are now seen as a threat. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are we even the passengers wearing masks? Oh. You think they're trying to be Phantom Thieves back like Haru with the beauty thief stunt? That's quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even appear as people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on guard, everyone. Okay, cool. Here we are. Let's talk to some of these cognitive people. Who are you? Don't think you can talk to an honored guest of Mr. Shido so casually. Okay? Pompous bastards. What an odd costume. Is that what you young people are into nowadays? Alright, well, fuck you do. I look cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, here we go. Joker, an enemy. It's attacking with all these people around. Oh, fancy looking. I would say it's a chimera, but no, it doesn't have like a snake as a tail. Megaton Raid, alright. Pretty strong. Okay. Paradigm. Resistant. Let's tie, not that.
Don't do anything.
It might be weak to, let's try light. Miss, okay. Cyanide. Okay. Does damage, but he's not weak to it. Alright, wait. Are we missing a person? Oh, we're missing a person because Akechi was in the party before. I was like, why do we only have 3? That's weird. Okay, totally missing a good chunk of damage. Alright, Agadine. Oh, he's okay, he heals off that. Did he? Alright, let's heal up real quick. I'm gonna have to visit Takemi if I can. I'm running out of healing items. Okay, so he's probably weak to ice, actually. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me see something. I think I have one of those elemental things from Free Spray.
This should do.
There we go. Okay, cool. Let's do that again. Oh no, actually, I have Persona with ice powers. Where are you? Level full up. Do you have the stronger? Yeah, you have the magic.
Go down.
Why am I missing? What the hell? Triple down. You're missing too? Man, our accuracy must be really low in comparison to this guy. I want to attack. Let's try this again. Okay, cool. Why were we missing so much? That thing must have high high agility, or like we have. Our accuracy is not that great in comparison. I feel like we're a higher level. We should, even in this palace, we should be at like a higher level than most things here. Is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails. Oh, this is a man. Never fails to keep his guests entertained. Indeed, those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team. Anyway. What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed? It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship. They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make them see what this ship really is. Okay, let's heal up. Alright, let me bring on... I'm probably going to run into that Persona, that Shadow again, so let's bring on Yusuke. Cool. Alright, awesome. What do you gotta say? Some more pompous shit? My, that was quite a show. Are you entertainers?
Hey.
Joker, we should go. It would be a problem if we started drawing attention to us. Okay.
I have something.
Oh, guard dog. I didn't even notice. Almost didn't even notice that. Nope, this guy again. Okay, so we know what it's weak to.
We're evenly matched here.
Guard Dog of
Just don't
Hades.
let your
Level
guard down.
55 Chariot. What level are we? We're like level 56. So. Alright, I'll finish this guy off and end the video. Alright, so yeah. This way.
That's our queen.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad we won. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Alright, guys.
Let's go.
With that, I have run out of time, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.